Hey, I'm Dave Cathy, the Food Dude. Welcome back. Our next stop on Eat, Drink, and Be Local is the Asian District. Welcome. And we're outside of the Super Cao Nguyen Market, which has been here for more than 40 years. Now, the reason we have such an amazing Asian district is because back in the mid-70s, after the fall of Saigon, we had a number of refugees come here from Vietnam. And among them was the Lung family. They bought this store from another family over 40 years ago. There they are, Rick and Shelby. Come on, we're gonna go in here and check out the Super Cao Nguyen. Have you guys been here before?
Oh, it is a staple. It is amazing.
I had not.
You've never been here before?
If you're smart, you come here, right?
That's right.
We'll teach you today.
That's right. So the thing is about Super Cao Nguyen, obviously it's an Asian market. Everybody knows that, right? It's one of the nicest Asian markets in this region, if not the United States. But it isn't just an Asian market. It really is a global market.
Oh yeah.
They have all kinds of food in here. Now,
Everything you need.
They specialize in Asian food, and yes, our Vietnamese population here definitely has an impact on the kind of foods that you'll find here. When we walk in, you'll see you can get lunch right off the counter.
Yeah.
There's snacks, there's drinks. You can eat, drink, and be local all in one place.
They've got it all.
I'm ready to eat, drink, and be local.
Let's do it.
We're going to meet Ba right now. Ba Lung is the owner. He's the president. He's the oldest brother of the group that owns it. So let's go meet Ba.
Let's go meet Ba.
All right. Okay, Ba. So you were telling us before about your produce, the way you kind of cycle through your produce seasonally. There's that. There's a seasonal aspect to it. And then, there's some things in here that you're not going to find at other stores, right?
Oh, yeah.
Talk us through a little bit.
Absolutely. We've got produce that comes in 3 times a week from California and Florida.
Yeah.
And then we've got local produce that comes in every single day here from a local purveyor here. And so what you'll find usually is you find a lot of greens here. A lot of people in different countries will eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of greens. That's a big staple in the diet, just to make sure, because vegetables are fresh, they're always available. And so we want, they'll use that in a lot of their cooking. And then we also have, for a lot of our chef friends that have started coming in, start doing a lot of mushrooms, a lot of different varieties of mushrooms. People are going vegan right now, and so mushrooms are an important part of that diet.
And I saw several different kinds of mushrooms here that only you guys could probably carry.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
You are the most beautiful creation under the sun. Daily Informations. You are going to make Table 14 so happy. And you are being taken away. All right. At Neighborhood Jam, you deserve breakfast as beautiful as you. So start the day right with scratch-made favorites, morning or midday, every day. Treat yourself to Neighborhood Jam. You're gonna taste just as good tomorrow.
Laser Light Skincare and Dr. Victoria Johnson announced a revolutionary new hair replacement therapy called Alma TED. That's trans-epidural delivery. It's a revolutionary, non-invasive hair growth treatment for hair loss and hair thinning. TED uses ultrasound-based system that uses sound waves and air pressure to enhance the penetration of a powerful topical hair growth to formulate into the scalp. The combination is designed to increase blood flow, optimize scalp health, and stimulate hair follicles to produce a thicker, stronger, healthier hair. So for more information about TED, call Dr. Victoria Johnson at Laserlight, 405-841-0500, and find out more about TED, the revolutionary new hair growth treatment.
Do you want to find out what your home is worth in today's market? Then call 1411 Luxury Real Estate at 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. For a free market analysis of your home, call 1411 Luxury Real Estate, 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. Brokered by eXp Realty.
We're here with James Beard Award nominee Jeff Chancellor. Hey Jeff.
Hello.
Fancy bumping into you here at the Super Cao Nguyen Market.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here probably 5 times a week.
Five times a week, huh?
Yeah.
So tell me about that. So first, congratulations. Ma Dare Lao Kitchen has had some amazing accolades in the last year.
It's been crazy,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And I know it's a labor of love, and we're going to be checking you out very soon. And one of the things that makes your restaurant special is the ingredients, right? And this is the place for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, probably half, if not more, of my groceries come from Super Cao Nguyen just because the ingredients that we use is so, so niche.
Yeah,
we have to come here to get.
And they know how to get what you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now, Ma Dare is how old now?
A little over a year, so
a little over a year.
16 months.
16 months. So that for the last 16 months, you've been in here, living more or less. But before that, you've been a chef for a long time. How long have you been a chef now?
Total in my career, 20 years.
20 years. So in 22 years, you were shopping here before, right?
Yeah. So when I really started shopping professionally was for a food truck. When I did that back in 2013, and I was here just as much. Yeah. And so,
looking for Red Boat fish sauce and
all that. So 10 years of actively shopping here. Multiple times a week.
Yeah. But you're an Oklahoma City kid, right?
Oh yeah, born and raised.
Now, and so you remember the old store, right?
I do. Just right around the block, going there as a little kid. I remember my favorite thing to get was instant noodles, and all they had was a little end cap, and now they have an entire aisle here.
That's right. It's like a kid in a candy, like for like ramen soups and stuff like that. It's like more than you could possibly imagine.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. Well, Jeff, we're going to let you get back to your shopping because we know you're a busy guy, up with award season and all that stuff, but we appreciate you talking to us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Good, man.
Yeah, have a good one.
Okay.
Hey, Bob, talk to us about this wonderful selection and array of soy sauces.
Yeah.
Rick, that's a great question. We get a lot of questions about soy sauce. Usually people come in asking, I just need a bottle of soy sauce. What's the best soy sauce? And the response always is, depends. What are you making? What type of food are you making? What type of dish are you making? Is it going to be a marinade? Is it a Korean item? Is it a Chinese dish? Is it a Japanese dish? Or is it a Thai dish? And so based on that, it dictates kind of what type of soy sauce that we want to sell them. The general rule for soy sauce is that there's a light soy sauce that you use for either dipping or some light cooking. There's a thick soy sauce that they use for marinades where it coats the meat a little bit better. There's a sweet soy sauce if you want something salty and sweet at the same time. They do that in a lot of Thai cooking. On there's like a Japanese sashimi type soy sauce where they use it just for sashimi. There's even like a dumpling soy sauce that they use for dumplings as well too. That's got a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of sugar in there. I'll give you a quick lesson on soy sauce while we're here. And so here's an easy way to tell what is a light soy sauce and what's a dark soy sauce. So if you take this is a light soy sauce. What you can do is you can take the bottle, turn it upside down, and then when you look at it, it doesn't coat the glass on there. That's a light soy sauce. Whereas a dark soy sauce, this one's a dark soy sauce. What you can do is if you turn this bottle upside down, turn it back over, see how it's coated down there? That's a dark soy sauce. And so that's what you use for like a marinade, or if you want something where the soy sauce will stick to whatever you're cooking. And so that's kind of the key there.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
Laser Light Skincare and Dr. Victoria Johnson announced a revolutionary new hair replacement therapy called Alma TED. That's trans-epidural delivery. It's a revolutionary, non-invasive hair growth treatment for hair loss and hair thinning. TED uses ultrasound-based system that uses sound waves and air pressure to enhance the penetration of a powerful topical hair growth to formulate into the scalp. The combination is designed to increase blood flow, optimize scalp health, and stimulate hair follicles to produce a thicker, stronger, healthier hair. So for more information about TED, call Dr. Victoria Johnson at Laserlight 405-841-0500 and find out more about TED, the revolutionary new hair growth treatment.
Do you want to find out what your home is worth in today's market? Then call 1411 Luxury Real Estate at 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. For a free market analysis of your home, call 1411 Luxury Real Estate 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. Brokered by eXp Realty.
So we talked about being a kid in a candy store.
Yes.
So we are actually going to be kid in a candy store, but instead of being candy, we're going to talk about potato chips on here.
That's my candy stores, the
I
chip
know.
aisle. Chip aisle.
I don't discriminate. All of the snacks.
Yeah, so sometimes we have field trips from schools this time of year, and so we got a lot of kids that come in, and so I love to show off this aisle because this is where we can take them down the aisle, show them what kids around the world are doing, the foods that they're eating around the world. And a lot of these kids are shocked to find out that they're eating the same things that they're eating here, but they just have different flavors. So, you know, here in America, we've got Lay's potato chips, just the regular flavors that you've got over here.
Yeah, sure.
But then what we've done here, you know, in terms of being able to travel the world without leaving Oklahoma, is we brought Lay's brand potato chips from Asia and brought them here to Oklahoma so that you can try different flavors and try and see what those flavors are that people try. So here you've got this is a black truffle flavored Lay's potato chip.
I've had that one. It's good.
These are great. They've got a great mushroom flavor on there. They go great as an appetizer. Actually, you can actually make something and put it on there and have that flavor. But you've got like a tomato and chicken flavor Lay's potato chip. You've got a grilled squid.
Grilled squid.
That's an ultimate
right,
weight.
That's it right there.
That
These are Cheetos from Asia, but the difference that it doesn't have the neon orange cheese on there. So this one is called American turkey flavor. And so it's turkey flavored Cheetos.
Leg on there.
Yeah, and so it doesn't have the neon cheese, so we'll be able to sample some of these out there and kind of get our opinion on some of these snacks out there.
That's
excited! What a treat! Look at all of this! Wow, tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is what you would see almost like street food if you traveled over to Asia. And so if you're out walking on the streets and you see these little vendors pushing the carts around with different pastries and different desserts and different foods, we try to bring that here to Oklahoma. They're still warm. They just came out of the oven, out of the stove here, and they make this fresh every morning, several times a day. And so this is just in time for lunch. And so if we want to grab a few, maybe we can try some for lunch. But this is that sticky rice that you saw that they were making earlier, and so they do that in 2 different colors on there. It's still warm, and so it's a Thai sticky rice dessert that we can try. You've got some steam buns here that we saw that came out piping hot. They're still warm here, so we can grab one of these. This is almost like the equivalent of like a Vietnamese style hamburger. On there, and so there's a little bit of meat inside that we make fresh here every day.
Wonderful. Are they different kinds or the same kind?
Yeah, there's different kinds here. This one has pork with a little bit of egg in there. There's a shrimp and pork in there, and then there's a barbecue pork bun over there. And so, but my favorite is just the traditional one that's got ground pork with a little bit of egg inside.
Yum.
There.
Let's add that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's sample some food and just in time for lunch.
Yes, I'm excited. I can't wait. I've been waiting since I walked in here. It's amazing. You have great options, and I can't wait to dive in.
Now that we've seen all the wonderful things inside, now it's time to taste all the wonderful things here.
That's right. You know, you saw them making some of these items here, and so you guys are just in time for lunch. So we're gonna have a little sampler of everything.
And these are already—they're still warm.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
they're still warm.
Fresh.
And so these were the steamed buns that you saw. We'll try a little steamed bun. We've got a little bit of the sticky rice dessert that you guys saw that was being steamed up. We've got a little rice cake here with a little bit of pork and some of the wood ear mushrooms that you saw out there. And we've got some sodas and some chips. So what better way?
It's a fancy dinner, or fancy lunch.
It is. An ocean bomb pineapple flavor. And where do you say this is from?
That one's from Taiwan. And that's got a little anime character on there, and so you can get your little childhood anime on.
Oh my gosh, that is delicious.
The Cheeto's really good.
I picked right. Oh yeah.
I noticed when we went in, there were people getting ready to have lunch, and they were going through picking several items out
fresh little,
for their lunch.
Yeah. They're just walking down the street, basically grabbing some street food, and so we've made it easy and accessible.
They just have to grab street food inside.
Yeah.
That's and all at once together. You don't have to go to 4 different vendors or carts.
But here we've got a shopping cart, so you know you don't miss out on the street cart experience.
Yeah, exactly.
What do we got in here, Bob?
You've got some ground pork, you've got some wood ear mushrooms, and you've got a little bit of an egg inside.
Okay.
And so that's ground up with some spices, and then they've got like a steamed bun on the outside on there.
Sounds like a tasty treat.
And so,
I know.
And so this one is a rice cake, and so they use tapioca flour to make a rice cake. This is a family recipe that we make at home. And so we brought that out here, and so inside there's some ground pork in there with some wood ear mushrooms right in the middle there, and so
it's wrapped.
It's wrapped up in banana leaves and steamed up, almost like a tamale.
Yeah.
And so it's got a little gelatinous type texture on the outside, and it's got a savory filling on the inside. Yeah. So this is the sticky rice that you saw that were steamed up in the baskets. When we lifted the lids up, we saw the baskets of 2 different colored sticky rice, and so they use the green one is pandan flavored, so it's basically like a leafy extract, and it smells wonderful. And then the orange one, they actually use a young jackfruit for that. So they take the little extract from the jackfruit, and then they squeeze that out. And then they use that to flavor and give it that coloring. So it's a natural food coloring. Both of these are actually natural food colorings that they use to give it flavoring.
Have some on there. That's delicious.
So this is your daily lunch right here?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Not the whole tray, but maybe 1 or 2 items on there.
Very good. Okay, and Sundays, tell us a little bit about that. On Sundays, don't you guys do waffles out front?
Yeah, so Saturdays and Sundays we have a hot counter up front where we actually make a lot of these pastries. We do like sesame balls, we do churros, we do the steamed buns, we do sweet steamed buns, we do vegan steamed buns as well too. And then we've got some, we stopped doing the waffles, we started doing Korean corn dogs that are coated in panko breadcrumbs
Even better.
with a special house sauce on there.
Every now and then snow cones, right?
Once in a blue moon, we'll do snow cones when it gets warm. And so we bring in some syrups from Hawaii and we'll do that.
This was amazing. What a treat, all of it.
Thanks, man.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for coming,
much.
Bob.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hey, yes.
Your portion of the world with us.
Yeah, it's
right.
amazing.
That's right.
What a
That's
special
right.
treat.
Snack time's over, folks.
Yeah.
Now where?
You guys want to go grab a coffee or tea down at Lee's?
My
I'd love
favorite.
to find out how they make their wonderful coffee.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Lee's is just down the corner. Follow me. We'll be there.
Let's go.
All right.
Laser Light Skincare and Dr. Victoria Johnson announced a revolutionary new hair replacement therapy called Alma TED. That's trans-epidural delivery. It's a revolutionary non-invasive hair growth treatment for hair loss and hair thinning. TED uses ultrasound-based system that uses sound waves and air pressure to enhance the penetration of a powerful topical hair growth to formulate into the scalp. The combination is designed to increase blood flow, optimize scalp health, and stimulate hair follicles to produce a thicker, stronger, healthier hair. So for more information about TED, call Dr. Victoria Johnson at Laserlight 405-841-0500 and find out more about TED, the revolutionary new hair growth treatment.
All right, we've made it over to Lee's Sandwiches. We've been here about 15 years. We're here with Jenny Nguyen. And Jenny knows everything there is to know about Lee's because your family owns it, right?
That's right. My mom and dad started this in 2008.
Yeah. You kind of grew up here, huh?
Yes.
A little bit. Now, you still work here? You still kind of run things a little bit?
That's right.
A little bit?
Yeah.
But you got your own place coming. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Boombox is a Vietnamese vermicelli noodle concept coming to the Asian district.
Yeah.
Just off 25th and Class and right in front of Super Cao Nguyen.
Yeah.
It's a very simple menu. Your choice of chicken, grilled pork, shrimp, or veggie, and a couple of egg rolls, and that's it. A very simple menu.
Very simple menu.
That's all you need.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When's that coming?
Hopefully in June.
Hopefully
Fingers
in June.
crossed.
Don't worry about it with you. When you get it right, when you're ready, it'll be ready and it'll be right.
Yeah.
So, and that's why we've come to you here. We're thirsty for a little post-lunch beverage, tea, coffee, that kind of thing. But, you know, we wanted expertise. So, I'm kind of in the mood for a smoothie. You're in the mood for what?
I have to do the coffee.
You gotta do coffee?
That's my favorite
So
part.
Shelby,
You can't,
what kind of
I can't pass up a Lee's coffee.
We've got an expert here to kind of help us like maximize our Lee's coffee experience. What kind of coffee do you usually get?
Here I usually get the original, but I've been looking. I think I might get a little fancy. What do you recommend?
Talk to us.
Yeah, if you like the coffee, something I would recommend is the coffee milk tea. It's the best of both worlds. Comes with coffee jelly and boba. A mix of black tea with our Lee's original coffee.
Ooh,
yeah, I would definitely recommend that for you.
Okay,
you don't have to tell me anymore.
So Lee's original coffee. What is just a basic Lee's original coffee?
Lee's original coffee is a very traditional Vietnamese coffee. It's the condensed milk mixed with the slow drip espresso that gives it that thick, creamy texture.
Kind of desserty, huh?
It's a dessert. It's a treat.
Yeah.
It is a treat.
So it's kind of got its own built-in sweetness to it.
That's right.
But you can add stuff, like or back off on it, right?
Yeah, you can. So unfortunately, you can't make it any weaker. It only comes stronger.
That's the beauty of it, though. Honestly,
it becomes stronger. But we can add like toppings like boba, grass jelly, whipped cream, all of the things people like.
Gotcha.
But yeah, a lot of people get it stronger, and those people, I want to be friends with them. I need to know.
He's like, they're getting a lot accomplished.
Yeah, they're getting a lot done. Yes.
Right. So on the smoothie side, same thing. They tend to be sweeter, right?
Yeah.
But you can kind of back off on that. You can say half sweet or a third sweet and that sort of stuff. And tell me about the different kinds of smoothies, because I think a lot of people think of a smoothie, it's like, all right, there's orange and raspberry. You guys got a lot.
Yeah, we have a ton of different flavors all over the spectrum. You have your standard flavors like strawberry, banana, but then we've got fun ones like lychee, papaya, passion fruit, and you're able to mix them here. But my one favorite smoothie that's just a single ingredient that I would highly recommend if you want something a little less sweet but just as delicious is the avocado smoothie.
I love the avocado smoothie.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
I was eyeing that.
Yeah, that and the taro. The taro really surprised me.
Smoothie.
Very much. I'm in for an avocado.
Are you?
All right, we're going to go figure out what Rick wants to drink.
Okay.
And we're going to get this figured out and talk a little bit more with you over smoothies and coffee, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Appreciate it. Okay, so Asian district.
Uh-huh.
Where should we know about that we don't?
So I'll start with dessert first.
Okay.
Ling's Cakery is a beautiful little tiny bakery in that little shopping strip. I think it's 27th, I believe. She makes these beautiful, delicate cakes, and I feel like she doesn't get a ton of recognition. I think just like a lot of the businesses here don't focus so much on social media, just kind of miss their generation. But if you saw her desserts, you would think, oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. They belong in like a New York bakery. They deserve to be in a magazine. They're so delicate and beautiful. I would say go there for dessert. And well, people already know about Szechuan Story, but that's a favorite.
Not everybody.
Of mine.
Everybody around here does.
Yeah.
But Szechuan Story, that's a place the story should be far and wide.
Yes, Szechuan Story is my favorite. Mandy and Peter, this husband and wife, they run that place, and it is absolutely delicious, authentic Szechuan food that is, and they are so welcoming that it wouldn't you would never be intimidated by the menu, even if you didn't know what was on it. They will help you pick things. They will even just bring stuff out to your table just for you to try it. They are just wonderful if you haven't been there.
And it is the best.
Yes, it is so incredibly amazing.
Good.
Yes.
So good.
Those are my top 2.
All right, pho. I know this is controversial. This is tough.
Yes.
I know this is the kind of thing that can get you into trouble.
Yeah,
so I don't want to get you into too much trouble. But please tell us.
But I'm gonna ask.
So pho. You know, I am biased. I mean, I know people are expecting me to say this, but my mom's pho is very good, and they sell it here at Lee's. But if I were to go outside of Lee's, I would go to 7 Asian Bistro.
Okay.
And it's run by David Nguyen. He is a wonderful young chef. And Pho Lenoir is a classic. She's an OG. Pho Gong family, they are OGs. They've gotten their huge amounts of recognition, but I feel like 7 Asian Bistro still deserves so much recognition for his bowls. There are pretty delicious.
With you on that. That's the last place I had a bowl of pho.
Yeah.
Really good.
I'll add it to my list.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate the intel. I know, like I said, I know you're putting not your reputation so much as your maybe your Christmas card list or whatever.
No.
Hey, and I'd be remiss not to mention that here at Lee's, just like everybody during the pandemic, everybody had to, do a lot of different things to try and get by. I know one thing you guys did that was really cool was you left a lot of bread out for people to just come get. So that was wonderful. But you also built a drive-through. That was your project, wasn't it?
Yes, the bread though was my mom's idea, my mom and dad's idea, and it was the sweetest thing. I was like, it was so actually unusual for me to see that because growing up, like to them, nothing is free, right? Like anything everything costs money. So when they decided to do that, where they just left a cart of bread, it was so touching to me personally because I had never seen that side of them. But the drive-through happening in the middle of COVID was not necessarily by chance. I had been working on it. It's just needing a drive-through, landing in the middle of COVID. It was just kind of a miracle that happened. So that is my greatest accomplishment. Besides my baby. Besides my infant child. It is my least sandwich drive-through.
Okay, you have to have the both categories. You got them both. You got the
restaurants are babies too. Restaurants are babies too.
Yeah, they are the biggest babies that you cannot control. There are no tips and tricks. They run your life.
Oh man! Cheers, Jenny.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming.
You bet. Thanks for having us. Well, guys, what did you think about our first visit to the Asian District?
Incredible! What a great introduction.
Well, and the food was great at Super Cao Nguyen, and then coming and having this wonderful drink at Lee's.
It's wonderful, but we didn't even have any pho over here.
But you know what? We'll have to come back and get that, and some wonderful food here from Lee's because they have great food.
Banh mi too. Yeah, we have banh mi. So we're going to do that. We're going to come back for some pho and some banh mi to the Asian District here on Eat,
Drink, and Be Local.